Hello friends and my dear students, this is Sstp Academy. Today we are going to learn about if conditions. Before watching this video, if you are new to our channel, like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon for more updates. What is conditional sentences? First of all, we are going to understand the definition of the conditional sentences. A conditional sentence is a type of sentence that states a condition and the outcome of that condition occurring. Conditional sentences are made of a dependent clause, that is if clause, and an indefinite clause, that is main clause, joined to express said condition. For example, if we had gone to lunch, you would have answered is clause. If he had gone to lunch, that is if clause, you would have answered is clause is a main clause. How many types of if conditionals are there? There are 4 types of if conditionals are there. The first one is zero conditionals, first conditionals, second conditionals and third conditionals. Now we are going to understand one by one each conditional sentences. There are main 4 types of if sentences in English, often called conditional sentences, what I said previously. These sentences are in 2 halves or classes, that is 2 parts. The if part, it called as if clause. The other part where you can use words such as can, will, may, might, could and would are called main clause. The first one is zero conditions, if clause and main clause. In if clause, if plus present simple is there. Main clause, it will change into present simple. See, for example, if I am late for school, this is simple present tense and also if. My teacher gets angry, this is also simple present. So that's right, it's zero condition. But here simple present tense, here also simple present. There is no change. That means in zero condition, nothing changed anytime as it is. If I am not right well, my mother warns me. See, here also negative, but warn also negative. That's why here it is zero conditional sentences. We use zero conditional to talk about things that are generally true. So, especially for laws and rules, anytime these laws and rules generally true, such kind of time we are using zero conditionals. If I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. See, if I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. So here also simple present tense, here also simple present. That's why it's a zero conditional. Ice melts if you eat it. See, ice melts, it's a simple present. If you heat it, it's also simple present. That's why it's a zero conditional. When the sun goes down, it gets dark. So when the sun goes down, it is simple present tense. It gets dark, it's also simple present. That's why it is a zero conditionals. The structure is of a zero conditional sentence are if plus when plus present simple gives rise to, it gives the, again it becomes the present simple. Such kind of sentences are called the zero conditions. Next one is first conditions. We use first conditional when we talk about future situations we believe are real or possible. So structure of the first conditional sentence. So here are 2 parts. One is if clause and one more is main clause. In if clause, if plus present tense, there is simple present tense. But here if plus present simple and main clause we can use will, can, may, must plus verbs come. The structure is like this: if or when. So instead of if, we also use when also conditional sentence plus present simple. It will become will plus infinitive. For example, if it doesn't rain tomorrow. See, if it doesn't rain tomorrow means it is present simple. Doesn't is a present negation. And we will go to the beach. So we will go to the beach. That's also simple present tense. That's why it is what it is happening in future. That's why it is first conditional. Arsenal will be top of the league if they win. When I finish work, I will call you. See, when I finish work, it's also if is when instead of if we are using a when I finish work. So that is present tense, and I will call you. So that means here I will. So it's happening in future. So that's why I will call you is present future tenses. So that's why it is first conditional sentences. Now we go for the second conditions. What is second condition? Same here also same two parts are there. One is if class and one is main class. And if plus past simple. Mind it in the first one, zero condition. It's anytime nothing changes. In the first conditional, present simple is there. It will be changed into present simple. Only is happening. We are adding will there only. But in second conditional, if is there, then after that past simple will get it there. Present simple here, past simple. First condition present simple, but it is in second condition past simple. So main classes there we can use can, could, there, but here can will using there in the first condition. But here would, could, might plus verb will be there. So here examples are how the sentence is formed. If I study, see, if is common, I study is a past simple. I would pass the exams. If I study, I would pass the exams. Here we are using a would. Second one, if I studied, I could pass the exams. See, would, could have both are past tense. If I studied, I might pass the exams. It's also in main class, we are one time using might, one time using could, one time using would. So that means we are using different models here, but here any time it is simple present tense. In if class, in main class we are using can, would, could, might, so past forms using model, past forms using. If the if class can be at the beginning or at the end of a sentence, it may be the beginning or it may be at the ending of the sentence. So for example, I would pass the exams if I studied. So like that only get it there. And so mind it here, wherever you use no problem, but mind the comma. So after the if class, we need to use the comma. So next one is negative forms. If I not studied, I would not pass the exams. If I not studied, I could not pass the exams. If I not studied, I might not pass the exams. So these are all same pattern of sentences, but only a negation. I think here negation is there, means in main class so get the negation. So these are the second conditions. So mind it here, in if conditions it must be present a past simple, then you use here past modal auxiliaries. Third conditions. So this is very important for the cause of the SSLC examination. Anytime they are asking in the examination, third conditions. So if class, here are the same if class and main class, two parts are there. In if class, if plus past perfect tense, and then main class would, could, might, have plus past participle in having, but this need to here. So if class and main class. So past perfect tense, would plus have past participle, would plus have plus past participles, and might plus have plus past participles. So these are the form of the third conditionals. Then see examples what previous use in the second condition, like I am using same here, but only had here. In if class, this is main class. If I had studied, so only here had is there. That's why it's a past perfect tense. Main class, I would have passed the exams. If I had studied, I could have passed the exams. If I had studied, I might have passed the exams. So here also the if class can be at the beginning or at the ending of the sentence. Mind you need to use here commas, these commas. Suppose here now you need to use first main class is after main class you use the comma. Then first if class is then after the if class you use comma. Is the main rule here. Need to use commas. The negative forms of the third conditions, if class and main class same as it is, and past perfect tense with negative forms. Then see here main class would plus not plus have plus past participle, could plus not plus have plus past participle, might plus not plus have plus past participle. These are the structure of the negative forms of third conditionals. The example same I took here. If I hadn't studied, I wouldn't have passed the exam. Here negative is there, here also negative will get it. If I hadn't studied, I couldn't have passed the exams. If I hadn't studied, I mightn't have passed the exams. So these are the whether here had including negation, here also models also including the negation. So mind it while writing these negative forms, negative is must. And past form, there no need to have negative. So this kind of questions they ask in the resistance exam. But because of the result, because of the examination, we need to learn this one. Very, very important, students. Now see, I listed here some SSLC exam questions. We are going to understand each question. Now see, read the conversation and fill in the blank, choosing the correct if class given below. So it's looking very difficult, but it's understanding sentences means it's very easy. If you had attended the remedial classes, you dash understood maths well. So imagine here understood first. If you had attended the remedial classes, you dash understood maths well. So now I colored here. Had attend, it is past perfect tense. It is third conditional. That's why I told you whenever it's had is there, I mean it will be would. So here see here, will is a present, shall have present, would also present. But here would have is main here. That's why you need to here anytime here had is there means you use here would have. And second one, if you had bought a smartphone, if you had bought a smartphone, so here spelling it error, we it is, we dash watched games on it. So here also see had bought is there, that's why would have is compulsory. It is very easy. Had is there means would have is, hadn't bought is there means then wouldn't have. So same, negative is there negative, positive is there past. Third one, if you had told me earlier, I dash not charge anything. So that's why if I had told means it's also past perfect tense. You need to use here would have the if conditional form. Then in the third one, if you had attended the remedial classes, you dash understood as well. Same repetition it is, first one only. And then same, that's one answer is would have. Then fourth one, if I had worked hard, if I had worked hard, I dash more. So that means shall score more, or will score more, or would score more, would have scored more. Why means it's also past perfect tense. You need to have a would have is compulsory. Score including verb is would have scored more. Next one is here first one. If we plant more trees, it dash not be too hard. If we plant, it is present is minded. It is present. Present means it is first conditional. So which module you can use here? will. That's why it's the first conditional. Here, if we plant more trees, it will not be too hot. That's why will is correct. And if I were a bird, I dash fly like a higher and higher. So here, see, mind it, a bird. It is past tense, simple past. Then see, it's instead of main verb, we are using that means auxiliary verb. If I were a bird, it is past tense. So that's why we need to use in what is the answer. Third one, if I had bought my bike. So had bought my bike. Had bought my, it is past perfect tense. So that's why your answer is I would have gone a long drive. So would have is the right answer. So had is that, that's why so would have is the answer. If I have worked hard, I would score more marks. So I would score more marks. Yeah, see, if I worked hard, so why worked hard is if condition. So that's why it is also past tense. We are using here past, that is would is the correct answer. Then this is would is the correct answer. Fourth one, it is raining heavily. It is present continuous tense. A present tense. If it had not rained, it had not rained, dash, we gone for a week. So rain means again not imagine, that means negation. If it is heavily, or if it had not rained, I will. So here using I will, that means rain will be gone for a week. And then fifth one is if I work hard, I dash score more marks. That only is repeated say. I will score more marks. Sixth one, if you are hungry. If you are hungry, this is simple present tense. You dash find something to eat. That means here we need to use here will is the correct if condition or correct model verb. Thank you friends. If you like this video, I think it's very useful to write exam for understanding the third condition. So that's why if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. If you want to download this video, I will give you a link in description. Go on, download it. Thank you.